I know you also went through a chief marketing officer program and talk to me a little bit what you went through with that program, what made you decide to do it, and how you've kind of applied it to your professional and personal life.
Yeah, so this was a program, this was a year-long executive scholar program that I went through with Kellogg School of Management at Northwestern, and I felt like it leveled up my career in so many ways. I started the program right as I was starting at Muse, and I just felt like each week everything was like custom to whatever I was going through at Muse at the time because I started there on day one. So in the beginning, like we didn't even have a product yet. So it was thinking about like corporate positioning, how we wanted to be seen out in the market. And each of the units we were going through was about like brand positioning, finding your brand purpose, finding your competitive advantage. And then as we went along, developing a go to market, thinking about your marketing analytics, all of that just like lined up perfectly with what we were doing. And I also appreciate it because we got to do some electives as well. And like I did one on AI and data science. And like I think Kellogg does a really good job of like keeping things very current and relevant. I didn't study marketing in school. Like you mentioned, I have a master's in communication. And there was a little bit of imposter syndrome, I think, as I was, going up in my career of just like, I've just been figuring it out. I've been teaching myself. I've been having, some really great mentors like helping me along the way, but I didn't like formally study this. But I think the program was very validating in that sense because I was like, oh, I've been doing things correctly. Maybe I didn't know the name of the framework, but I was going through this process. So it was very validating in that sense. And I think one of the bigger things that I took away too is just the importance of like networking outside of your industry because there were people from healthcare, there were people from fashion, there were people from other, different types of tech companies there. And just realizing that we all had the same challenges was really eye opening.
Just applied differently.
Exactly. And it's like I love gaming in the mobile industry because I just think some of the best people work in this industry and I love going to conferences and just reconnecting with everyone and it's always fun, but just knowing the importance of taking time to kind of get outside of that bubble as well. And I was a little intimidated because I go in and there's people that are very high up at these healthcare companies like doing these very big important things. And I'm like, I make mobile games. I feel a little silly, but they were actually very interested in talking to me as well because mobile gaming is known for like how much data we utilize, like how connected we are to consumers. And they wanted to better understand like how we were actually doing that.